Today I'm sharing with you guys the ultimate list of tips for traveling with toddlers. That is so hard to say and I've said it a couple times today. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, do whatever you need to do. Share it with your friends and family, tag people, whatever you want to do with it. Please, I would love you for it. The second thing is I know that I did not touch on every bit of traveling with children today. I hope to do a vlog when we actually go on a trip that'll help elaborate a little bit of the process of what we do. However, if you have tips or tricks, comment them below. So comment down below, tell me any tips, tricks for traveling with toddlers that you have. And if you're curious about more tips and tricks, hopefully there'll be some good ones in the comments as well. If you have questions about anything that I talked about today, please comment below. I do answer every comment that I receive. I would love to hear from you. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoy this video so much. Mwah! Good morning! I guess by the time you're seeing this, it's probably evening, but whatever. Okay, so today I'm going to talk to you guys about traveling with children. I am getting ready to pack for a Florida trip as I am unpacking from a trip we just went to in Virginia. Those were both road trips, but I've taken my kids on flights a lot. I don't really know, like I guess it was just the easiest way to commute when I had Riley as a baby. Like I would just be like, well, she's free, like we're just gonna pop on a plane. Then I had River and I was like, well, he's free, like we're just gonna pop on a plane. And I don't know, so I have traveled by myself with the kids a lot and I pride myself in the knowledge that I have learned while doing so. So I wanted to share some of the things that have helped me. So some of these tips are for road trips and some of these tips are for flying. I have learned a lot flying of what I can bring, how I can bring it on, whatever. So I do have a couple like big things for that. Not a ton of stuff, but a couple big things. This is gonna be the ultimate list of tips for traveling with toddlers. That was a tongue twister. It's okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I have a list. I have a list of things that I want to talk to you about. There's no specific order. There's no like number 1's the best, number 10's the second best. They're all like genuine tips I use while I'm traveling. Okay, so first things first, snacks. Recently I've gotten these, my sister-in-law actually gave them to us, but they are the Pottery Barn Bento Boxes. And you guys, it's like a cheese board for children. If you fill this thing up with snacks, the opportunity for them to eat is endless. So that's what I did this weekend. We've got 2 of these and I just put tons of different snacks inside of it. There's goldfish, we've got gummies, a pouch, bar from Trader Joe's. I slam pack this with snacks. And then if they're hungry, they can kind of pick at it. It's like a cheese board. Like, you know how you see a cheese board and you're like, maybe I should have some goldfish. I should probably have some chocolate. I'll probably have a grape or 2. That's what this does for the kids. And it keeps them busy for short periods of time. I have a box labeled somewhere and across it it says bribes. I usually have Starburst or gummies or lollipops or something in it because there's moments of weakness and you have nothing else to do, but you can say, would you like some gummies? And naturally children are always like, okay, sure, I'll take some gummies. Pottery Barn Bento Box is a staple. I've got 2 of them. We're gonna fill them up. We bring them with us on road trips. That's that. Honestly, it actually saves you some money too because you don't have to buy those prepackaged bags of snacks that cost so much. Buy a big box of goldfish, buy a cheese stick, probably don't put a yogurt in there, but like I've done pepperoni in there before, I've done like little sandwich meats, I've done little sandwiches, all kinds of little snacks in there. Bring all the snacks when you travel. A question that people do ask a lot is, can I bring food to the airport? Yes, you can. Typically they're pretty lenient on kids stuff. I don't want to say that like TSA is lenient, but when it comes to children, if you say you've got baby food or formula or breast milk or snacks for your kids, they're pretty okay with it. So, snacks, that's number 1. Number 2, this is the second thing that I'm gonna tell you changes the game while traveling. Essential oils. I don't know how to tell you that maybe there's science behind it, maybe it's all in our head, but because I diffuse lavender in my kids' bedrooms, they associate lavender with sleep. Young Living seedling spray, you just spray it on a pillow before bed, spray it in their car seat before a long road trip. So typically, when I diffuse it or put it near where they're sleeping, they go to sleep. Probably routine, that's probably all it is, but it works for us, so I never forget it. Next thing is something that seems so simple and like, why did I not think of this? It's called, I don't know if you can read that. I'll flip this, but this is called the traveling toddler. looks really ridiculous, right? There's just 3 straps with this. It seems so simple, so silly. Why didn't I think of this? But what it does is it connects your toddler's car seat, so like any 5-point harness car seat that's not an infant carrier, and it attaches it to your suitcase. Okay, so this is on Amazon. It's in my Amazon shop page. I'll link it below. But this means that you can pull out your little handle and your child can ride on the car seat on the suitcase. I just pull Riley through the airport in her car seat with this little thing. I will go to the dollar section at Target or the Dollar Tree like a couple days before I leave and make some goodie bags and pull it out and be like, oh, meltdown hour, like here's a new toy, play with it for a second. So I'll definitely have a couple of those. I'm not gonna do one so that they expect them. Like I'll probably do 2 treats throughout the trip just because I don't want her to be like, wait a second, like I need a new toy, give me another one. So there's that. I will always bring my wild bird so I can carry somebody, whether it be Riley or River. I like to have them where I can wear them. I'll also probably bring the baby Bjorn. I like that one is like, I can just strap him on for a long time. But I will have a baby carrier with me no matter where I go. Something else that has rocked my world through airports and not is a belt bag. Yes, they're called fanny packs, but the belt bag makes me feel like I'm a little more sophisticated. This is from Target. I know I'll get questions asking about it, but I keep everything in here. I keep my ID in here, my credit card, any cash, some change, and then when we're traveling in the airports, I have like the birth certificate in here, and then I don't even have to take off the backpack. I don't have to do anything. So the belt bag has rocked my world. 10 out of 10, I recommend one. People do laugh at me, but it's fine. Another thing that I suggest is whether you're flying or you're driving with kids, bring a lightweight blanket. Somehow, some way, someone is always cold. This has always been a lifesaver. Bring a blanket. We have these and we have these in the car. These are those Opal House blankets from Target. They are my favorite. I've linked them on Instagram before. They have these little balls at the end. They're $9. Sometimes they go on sale for $7. But we have like 10 of them in every room because they're so soft. Okay, another thing we do is we keep Ziploc bags in the kids' suitcase. This has always been a trick of mine and I love to share it with people. So here's what I'll do. I'll take this gallon Ziploc bag and before I get people complaining, we reuse these bags, I promise. This is probably their 10th trip. Ziplocs stay in the suitcase all the time and they help me out a ton. So what I do, Riley gets a pair of panties, a shirt, and a pair of pants, and a bow. Stack it, and I put it in here. And then I do the same thing with River. He gets a diaper and an outfit, and I stick it in here. I like my kids to coordinate, but then this helps with that. But really, this is if Tyler needs to go into the suitcase somewhere and find an outfit, he just grabs his Ziploc bag, pulls it out. The kids don't look ridiculous. Everybody has what they need. There's no bright yellow bows with like red, white, and blue shirt. So this kind of saved my sanity. I shared this on Instagram also, and you guys loved this trick. So there is that. So something that I'm gonna do that I've never done before is I'm going to invest in some disposable cameras, and I'm gonna give one to Tyler to take so he can take like pictures from his perspective for the week. I'm gonna give Riley one so she can take pictures from her perspective of the week. We're going to Florida. I don't even know if I told you that. Anyways, so I'm gonna give one to Riley, one to Tyler, and then I'm gonna get one, and we're just gonna take pictures on the disposable camera, send them in, and see what we get when we get them back, and which I've never done before, so it could be a total fail, but I love disposable cameras when I was little, so I'm hoping that it's wonderful. Okay, a lot of people know this about me, but I carry this outdoor bag everywhere we go. It stays in my car. It's just my outdoor bag. It's for if we go to a friend's house for drinks and the kids are playing in the backyard. It's if we go to the pool, if we go to the lake, if we go to the beach, if we're anywhere outside. There's balls, there's all kinds of stuff. So I wanted to show a couple of things that are in this bag that I think you guys will like for traveling. These buckets, I got them on Amazon. I want to show you. It comes in a pack of 3. It's possible you could get one single. I think it's linked in my shop page. If not, I'll put it in there. They're collapsible silicone buckets. The kids have so much fun with these. So they collapse flat like this. This is 2 of them. And you can take them to the beach. They're perfect for sandcastles, whatever. But got them on Amazon. Really love them. And they go into our bag so nice. I have this outdoor picnic blanket. I believe that it's from Target a few years ago. I'm not confident they have it anymore, but they have a ton of different patterns. It's just an outdoor picnic blanket. I love it. I throw it in the wash, whatever, easy peasy. Okay, so in here, in addition to the buckets and the blanket, in here I just have a couple of these little boxes from Target or Walmart. I'm not even really sure where those are from. These bags, I get one each year from the laundry department, like the laundry hamper aisle at Target. They're so wonderful. They're under $10 and they last me maybe 2 summers, but I get one each year. Has a little zip pocket. Anyways, perfect outdoor bag. I've got a cover up for Riley in here, just in case she's chilly. I have a box of diapers and swim diapers and wipes. And then this is just like little diaper trash bags. Over here, I've got a little toy for both Riley and River will play with this actually. But there's some diving toys. I don't even know what this is. A little football, tons of sunscreen. Over here, we've got some bug spray, some detangler because always need it. We always need detangler. Riley's hair is so fine. And then this little baby clip, what is this called? Baby clip fan. That, we've had this since Riley was an infant. We put it on her stroller, we put it on her car seat. We put it wherever we are if we're hot, if a kid is hot. So honestly, this little outdoor bag comes in great use for us. I throw some snacks in here typically, but there's that. Okay, so we're in the minivan. I have to show you a couple of things just because this is gonna make our road trip so much better. But Riley had to get in with me, so she's back there. We're just sitting in the car in the driveway while River takes a nap. Like crazy people. Even if you don't have a minivan, this might help like boost some ideas for things you can do in the car. One thing that we just got that I love, we got it like a month ago, is this car diffuser. It really is wonderful. It plugs into my little USB in here and it just sits in a cup holder, which obviously minivans have tons of cup holders. That's one of the big perks. But this thing has been fabulous. So if you need a car diffuser or if you never thought about needing one, now you do. Young Living has them. And then of course we have the hand sanitizer in here too. I'm a fool. This is not an ad, I promise. Okay, so one of the other benefits of a minivan is I basically have my kitchen table in here. I'm just kidding, but sometimes I do put this up here for using this cup holder and the kids have these cup holders, whatever. But inside here, I have this little box of things. I'm gonna show you. Okay, so this is what's in my middle console. It's just like a photo, 4x6 photo box, but I have put random stuff in here. Permanent markers, just in case, I don't know. Batteries, because the kids have these headphones and she's just sitting in here, I promise. The kids have headphones to watch TV and if the headphone battery dies, I've got extras. And then some Riley sunglasses, some little toothpicks, some more hand sanitizer. I keep these little packs in here. They're just like the Zarbee's cough. Riley gets like this gross cough and so I keep that in here. Some Tylenol in here just in case. A hair bow just in case because homegirl is always losing hers. A little medicine thing for that. A first aid kit, which I used this weekend because Riley got a scratch while we were out of town. And then, of course, I keep CBD in my car. If you know me personally, this is how I survive. Tyler uses it on road trips anytime we get the kids in the car, honestly. But we just take a little dropper, put it under our tongues. Totally good. We're done. I have the mail key in here, and then I've got headphones. Let me tell you why I have headphones. Not for when I'm driving, of course, but because when I go to the grocery store by myself, I love to listen to a podcast. So I'll listen to a podcast while I grocery shop, and it's kind of like my own self-care. I'm gonna take you to the back. I know that a lot of cars have this now, but the entertainment system in the van that we just got is the kids have headphones, you can see, and they're Bluetooth, so they hook up to the TV, and they can listen to their show, and we can listen to our own music up here, so that is key. But I know a lot of cars have that now, so that's wonderful. My neighbors are gonna look at me like I am a whack job, man. Like, that's a pretty large perk. Chico just sent us these car seats. I really love them. She's obviously not buckled in hers right now, but Chico did just send us these car seats. We are obsessed with them. I love that there's a zipper up here. I can unzip it and wash the top. On my other car seat, it was kind of like a hassle to figure out how to wash them. Back here, we have all of Riley's and River's, I guess, all of our DVDs and music, Xbox games. But all of our DVDs are in here. She can pick one, no big deal. I just got this thing on Amazon. I think it's on my shop page, but I threw away all of our DVD cases, so we don't even have any anymore. And then in the back of the car, we keep our double stroller, baby Bjorn, a scooter just in case, and then this wagon kind of has gone everywhere with us recently. It's wonderful. These are the third row seats. I just tucked them down. This little box goes in that middle seat between the kids' car seats, and it has all kinds of activities. So in here is just really snacks. So bad. But there's snacks of all different kinds. Riley has this little tray that I got from Amazon. I'll link it. It's just like a little lap tray so she can do activities in her car seat. Over here is just a bunch of stuff. We've got their blankets. Told you we travel with blankets. Some diapers, I guess. And then this is just a random box from Riley's craft cabinet of stuff to make bracelets with. I guess she was making bracelets in the car, which is always kind of fun. We've got baby dolls. She's got a box of markers in here and a coloring book. Okay, you guys sent me some questions about traveling with kids on Instagram, and I just want to answer a couple of them. Someone said, I just want to know how you're liking the van. I posted in this video a little bit about it, but I am obsessed. I feel, I can't even explain to you. I don't know that I ever want to drive anything other than a minivan. The functionality of it is unreal. Maybe when I don't have little kids it won't be as great, but right now, so nice. Best tips for flying with 2 kids. Snacks, question marks, activities, question mark, where do I put the car seats? Okay, snacks for the plane, just load up on like junk. Just kidding. Pirate's booty, goldfish, veggie straws, gummies, lollipops, you know, the stuff that you shouldn't eat. Chewy bars, granola bars, those kinds of things. Nothing too messy. I actually try to avoid pouches for babies. For some reason they always make a mess when I have them with my little ones. Riley is fine with the pouch now, but when I would try and give it to them on, like while we were traveling, someone would spill it. Activities for the plane. I mean, I've never been in a plane ride that's more than like 3 hours, so I didn't really need that many activities. We brought like coloring stuff, those little stickers, like the window clings. You can get them usually at the dollar section or the Dollar Tree for each season, but those are always fun to play with if you have a window seat. Stickers, like little magnets. We have a little like magnet doll book. I think we got it at the Target dollar section. It was mermaids or something. Just like little random activities, iPads, sorry, not against it. Where do you put your car seats? So this is the part that I found the trickiest to find information on. And ultimately, you can check anything that is baby related for free. Pack and plays, car seats, strollers, double strollers. The thing that I found was the easiest, and I know some people are gonna yell at me because you're supposed to be careful with car seats and they could be tossed around and whatever, but so don't hate me. But I always found that we have only brought car seats on the plane a couple of times, and I will tell you, every time I have flown with the kids by myself, we are given a free seat. So I don't know if they like flag it or what they do when there's somebody with a lap infant, but every time I had a lap infant, I was given a seat for Riley. I don't know if that's coincidental. It was on over 15 flights that happened to me, but it was really, really convenient. We also always had TSA pre-check, and I never did anything for that. So they just granted it to us because I had a lap infant, I guess. Another thing that I want to talk about is that, so you can check any of that stuff for free. Some people will tell you that they'll check inside the bags. I always threw a pack of diapers and a pack of wipes in my pack and play just because it was less room it took up of my suitcase. So I could throw it in, like inside the pack and play, like in the container in the pack and play, and they would check it all and they would have diapers and wipes that didn't have to go in the suitcase, which was always really convenient. Some people will tell you that you can't do that and they'll tell you to take it out, but I've never had issues. Car seats, you can check them either when you check your suitcases, or you could take them, same with strollers or pack and plays, whatever. You can take them with you to your gate, and then when you get on your plane, they will store it under the plane. So you just walk down the ramp and they will store anything you need underneath the plane. So double strollers, that's where I always brought my stroller, was underneath, they put it underneath the plane. I have brought car seats down there when we have it attached to our carry-on. And typically what I would do when we were granted that free seat, we would allow Riley to put the car seat on the plane. So somebody would sit in the car seat, which is always convenient because then they're strapped in and you don't have to stress about it. But again, I can't guarantee that that's what's gonna happen for you. It has just happened to me on numerous occasions. Also, parents board first before handicap. I know that's crazy, but people with small children go on the plane very first. So make sure you're at your gate. There's that. So those are my tips for flying. Go to the bathroom before you get on the plane, because going to the bathroom on the plane is a disaster. Honestly, Riley was potty training last time we got on a plane, and I put her in a pull-up because I was like, I'm not doing it, I'm not dealing with it, don't want to. When traveling, how do you plan their meals? So, I don't know, I mean, I have to eat, so they have to eat, and my kids are pretty decent eaters. I can pretty much find anything on any menu for them. Potatoes, mashed potatoes, green beans. I mean, I can find food for them wherever I go. So when I eat, they eat, I guess. They aren't really on a strict routine schedule. Riley will love a peanut butter and jelly at any time of the day, chicken nuggets, I mean, quesadillas, anything. So, I don't know, when I eat, they eat. Is the drive full of sing-alongs, or do you throw on a show for them to be entertained? Well, both. I am not against screen time. Sorry. All I have to say is my kids watch screens. I don't think they watch it too much entirely. They do watch them. We'll play Kids Pop sometimes. We'll listen to podcasts sometimes. We will let them listen to their show whenever they want to. Typically they will get bored of a movie quick. So what do you pack for the actual travel part to keep the kids content? I showed a couple things, but we do have those beads and the pipe cleaners in the car, and she can make bracelets. We've got coloring in the car. We have those little toys. Riley will honestly play with a Barbie doll, play make pretend with a Barbie doll for a very long time. We've got cars and trucks for River. So just little toys, I don't know, make it up. Kids being bored is the best thing for kids, because that's when they use their imagination, and it's great. So let your children become bored. Top 10 essential travel pieces, or 10 essentials for kids, period. So I'm gonna do my top 10 staple things needed when you have a baby for like new moms, because that was something that would have totally been helpful for me, but I'm not doing that in this video. Top 10 essential travel pieces, I would say hand sanitizer, the little suitcase strap that I showed you, good water bottles or sippy cups. We love the Nook brand, so I would say definitely good ones of those. Diapers and wipes, I don't know, this is really difficult. We like the Melissa and Doug on-the-go paint things. You put like water in a little pen, and then they can paint this book, and when it dries out you can repaint it again, but it's just water. I don't know. Hand sanitizer is a big one. Medicine for the kids. Well, I showed a bunch of stuff on here, and I would say that those are my top items for traveling, or top ideas for traveling. So there's that.